In the last 7 days, thanks partly to the stock market collapse that he single-handedly created, Donald Trump has lost $500 million. That's right, folks. In 7 days, Donald Trump's net worth has fallen by $500 million, driven mostly by the fact that the Trump Media and Technology Group has seen their stock price hit a low that they haven't seen in 9 months. So even Donald Trump himself is not immune from his own horrific policies. $500 million in a week, that's a lot of money, especially when you consider the fact that that was roughly 1/9 of his entire net worth. Okay, we're not talking about somebody like Elon Musk who has, almost $300 billion. Losing $500 million doesn't matter to him. But when you're a guy like Donald Trump who saw your net worth go on April 2nd from $4.7 billion to April 9th to $4.2 billion, you just lost 1/9, more than 10% of your entire value as a person. And because Donald Trump puts all his value as a person into his net worth, then yes, that would be an accurate statement. Most of us don't do that because we're not the kind of vain and greedy people like Trump is, but he does, and he is now more than 10% less of a man than he was just a week ago. Now, this is all fun and games, right? I mean, it's fun to mock Donald Trump for losing money. It's not okay that everybody else is also losing. But we can take a little bit of solace in the fact that his own policies are backfiring against him, right? And there's a little bit of schadenfreude there that we can enjoy for a moment. But here's the kicker. According to these financial analysts out there, that's not the biggest problem Donald Trump has right now. The biggest problem, of course, is that he has basically pushed the country to the brink of a recession. Now, we have to get through this second quarter of the year before we could officially be declared a recession. But economists are now saying we're there. Traders on Wall Street are telling us, yeah, we're there. So, what happens in a recession? Well, according to the smart money people, quote, the real threat to Trump's portfolio, however, is the possibility of belt tightening. Club members might cut back on weddings, lavish dining, or even memberships. If you hit a recession, your wife looks over at you and says, what the heck are we doing with this expensive club membership? The greatest threat to Trump is not direct tariffs on products he imports, given that his businesses don't sell much in the way of hard goods. It's the loss of investor confidence around the world. People rely on whims, not logic, when deciding whether to buy or ditch luxury real estate, pricey club memberships, and high-flying meme stocks. In other words, if we hit a point where there is this kind of across the board, even with the wealthy elite, spending retraction, the first things that are going to be hit are the non-essential goods and services. I would say a membership to Mar-a-Lago is non-essential. A membership to Bedminster, non-essential. Buying a high-rise condo or just a condo in a Trump Tower, that's not essential at all. So Trump is getting hit right now with the $500 million off his net worth, but the biggest hit is likely coming a few months from now. So that's something to keep an eye on, something we need to be paying attention to, just to see if this man is in fact going to tank his own businesses rather than admitting he was wrong about the tariffs. Because that's what's so interesting to me. He is not immune from this. He is getting hit with this. His billionaire donors are lashing out at him. They're pissed off. They don't want to give any more money. They may not have any more money to give at this point. So his super PAC's going to dry up as it spends money but has nothing coming in. So Trump himself, is getting hurt by his policies. He's losing money. And he hates nothing more in the world than losing money, except clearly being wrong. So he is torn right now. He's having this internal battle between his vanity, I can't ever be wrong. I am infallible. I am the greatest person that ever lived. I'm a very stable genius. And his money. Uh-oh. Apparently, Donald, you can't have both. You either have to ditch the vanity to save your money or say goodbye to your money to hold on to your vanity so you don't have to admit that you were wrong. Now, if I were you, I would admit that I was wrong, rescind the tariffs, and hey, watch your stock go right back up sky high. Watch people buy more apartments in your buildings. Watch the club membership money roll in and the weddings and all those fun things you like to go to. But you'll have to admit you were wrong in order for that to happen. And I don't think that's ever going to happen. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.